What's up, Warrior Dad Nation? I am officially starting a new segment called Running with TJ. Left work a little bit early. I'm visiting a client over near one of my old favorite running spots from years ago. And so I brought my change of running, brought a change of clothes with me, changed in the truck. Now I'm running this beautiful spot. Oh shoot, when I'm on video, it doesn't give me the ability to flip back around. Look at this bay, there are eucalyptus forests and whatnot. It's beautiful. But really important, you do not have to be a runner or even like running or even have to run to be a war dad and to be successful with our unique training system. It's just one of the modalities of training, but there are others. There are other ways, other cardio options to choose from for the cardio aspect of the training, which is only one small aspect. It's not everything. Which brings me to today's topic. There was a comment, there's been some questions, and there was a comment that somebody posted on my page, on one of my posts, that said, well, it's simple. Calories in versus calories out. Right? Question mark? And so I figured I'd touch base on that topic. In the old traditional restrictive method of dieting, yeah, I guess it's a valid statement in the old paradigm. However, not even in any paradigm, but hear me out on this. I'm just going to summarize it like this. Let's see. If you can increase your metabolic rate, you can stay eating till you find a comfortable way of eating. Okay, let me put it this way. One of the things that we do is we find a comfortable way of eating for you that's not highly restrictive. You don't have to count calories. You don't have to eat no carbs. It's not like a low carb thing. You don't have to weigh every meal. You don't have to live out of a Tupperware dish, eating chicken and broccoli 24/7. None of that. Getting a little sweat in my eye. Hey, a sweatband. So you can find a good spot because we have a special training method where we start training your metabolism to run at a faster rate through a number of modalities and through our techniques of how we train you, the timing, and also the eating. Starving yourself for long periods of time, skipping meals, calorie restricting, you can't live like that long term. And even bodybuilders and UFC fighters and wrestlers, they talk about this because it wreaks havoc on your endocrine system, and it also ruins your body. Things like doing keto long term ruins your body's ability to process the healthy carbs, let alone the unhealthy carbs, efficiently. And it has a host of other side effects, but I'm not going to get too mired in all the details. So, speaking in general terms, so if we can take your metabolism and we can speed it up, then you can find a comfortable level of eating where you're not starving, you're feeding your system well, so you're feeding the muscles, you're feeding the tendons, the ligaments, you're not starving those things out because they need carbs to retain. Yeah, it's a long story. I'm not going to get too mired in the details, but those things need the carbs to perform optimally. So instead of restricting your calories and thinking in the old way of thinking of, oh, it's just calories in versus calories out, right? Not exactly. Because if you can actually speed up your resting metabolic rate so that you're naturally burning 500 to 1,000 calories more a day, even at time out. I gotta show you this. Beautiful. This is one of the reasons I love running here. It's a fishing pier right there. It's one of the inner bays in the San Francisco Bay Area, and then that's the trail I'm running up. It goes around, it's sort of like a big peninsula that's a nature preserve. So I'm gonna be doing a couple laps around this peninsula because I don't think it's, I forget what the distances are. I used to run here all the time, but one lap is maybe, I don't know, 3 miles, 3.5 miles or something like that. So I'll probably just bang out a couple laps. But it's so pretty, you don't even realize you're doing a lap because it's hilly and diverse and interesting. So back to the subject at hand. So if you can build up your metabolism so that now instead of I'm just gonna pick an even number. Let's say your resting metabolic rate right now is let's just say 2,000 calories a day. Well, if you can increase that resting metabolic rate so that it's burning 3,000 calories a day, well, you don't really have to restrict your calories. If you've been comfortable eating 2,800 calories a day, we shift those calories around to healthier calories and the right kinds of calories at the right times of day. And really, I don't even like to use the term calories. I just use the term just healthier food. What's up, guys? All right, nice to meet you. Cute doggies. What's up, doggies? Beautiful nature area. Look at the view now. I'm running up this hill, so now I'm like running up above where I was down there just a minute ago. Gorgeous. I've been eating too many, my asthma's been acting up lately because I've been eating too many cheat meals for things for me, things that trigger asthma. I've been being too liberal with having the things for me that trigger my asthma. But I'm living proof. You can have asthma, you can have different issues that we may live with especially as we get older, and you can work around them, get better and stronger than you may have ever thought possible. So it's really more of a paradigm shift. It's not about calories in versus calories out. It's about shifting your thinking to how can I speed up my metabolism so that I can eat healthy. I don't have to eat perfect. I don't have to be super crazy restrictive. I don't have to, skip breakfast and lunch and only eat between, like intermittent fasting, only eat between 3 and 6 or 3 and 8 or whatever window you're on. Because you can't live like that either. Especially if you want to go on vacation, you want to do things in your life, and you don't want to go on vacation and have one single vacation completely blow your diet apart. So if you the Warrior Dad system, you step by step start increasing your metabolism so that over time, now you're burning 100 calories more a day, 200 calories more a day, 300 calories more a day, etc. For example, in my last test results, I'm burning approximately an extra 1,000 calories a day even while I'm resting. So I don't have to diet super strict. As a matter of fact, as of January 19th, if I recall that's the right date, it's right around 19th or 20th, I have it marked in my calendar, I celebrated 1 year of not dieting. I wanted to put my system to the test so I could prove that it works. Not just on other people, but on me. And Because everything we do at Warrior Dad is battle tested and proven. We don't go on based on theory. We test out and prove our theories in real life first and make sure they work before we add them into our system. So I currently burn approximately an extra 1,000 calories a day than I used to, even at my resting metabolic rate. So that allows me to not diet, yet still be able to see my abs after a year of not dieting. Now, if I want to really tighten up and trim up for beach season, or, for summer when I'm gonna be on the bay kiteboarding and going to the lake and going to pool parties and stuff. Now, if I want to shred those abs out a little bit more, I can still see my abs. But if I want to shred those abs out a little bit more, I don't have to go crazy restrictive. Just a couple tiny little tweaks that equal to only, a couple hundred calories difference a day, where I'm still not hungry, but I'm just eliminating a couple of little extra cocktails a week, a couple little tweaks here, a couple little tweaks there, minor adjustments, boom, the body sucks right back in, and the abs become even more chiseled than they are now. So you do not have to live yo-yo dieting, because with the Warrior Dad system, you can increase your metabolic rate, your resting metabolic rate, so that it burns hotter, more intense, and basically burns more calories. So then you're changing the paradigm and shifting the paradigm to, I don't need to eat less, I need to speed my metabolism up so that I can burn more and burn it at a resting rate, not just burning it through cardio. So cardio is a very quick spike and it quickly drops off. Whereas weightlifting, the right kind of weight, let me try to speak while I'm running. The right kind of weight training and the right timing builds up your metabolism, holds it longer for up to 72 hours. So you burn more calories. So that way you're not, with cardio, if your whole way of losing weight is all based on calorie restriction and increasing just your cardio, then you become a slave to cardio. But we've designed things in a way where you do not have to be a slave to cardio. So instead, through our system, you get a day off you get many days off of cardio, and and we increase your strength, we increase your flexibility, we increase your elasticity and the strength of your connective tissues, so that as you get old, we train in a way that allows you to train into your 80s in a healthy way. We're not doing high impact workouts like CrossFit and HIIT training that, well, sure, they're good temporary metabolic boosters, and you can get fit, but the injury rates are through the roof as you get over 40 and especially over 50 on things like HIIT, high intensity cardio training, high intensity plyometric training, CrossFit style training, high impact things like clean and jerks, and seeing how many clean and jerks you can do in 1 minute or 2 minutes. Timed things where you're trying to mass produce large movements, or movements where you're trying to power lift and you're trying to do a one rep max. There's issues with all of those things, and the main issue, and all of them, is injury. especially as we get older. And we want to pick exercises and perform exercises that don't break down your joints, but instead strengthen and make your joints better over time. So that's enough on that subject. I think you get some of the point. And that's one of the things we do here. If you have a gym membership, but you don't feel like you're getting the most out of it, maybe you have a gym membership and you're not going at all, or you're just going a couple times a week, sort of haphazardly doing stuff, you're not getting the results you like, or you've really kind of been putting a concentrated effort in and you're not happy with the results you're getting, and you still feel like you're chasing, trying to trim that stomach down, put a little lean size on, have some, fill your shoulders out a little bit, trim your waist down, tone your body up, all those things, and you're not getting the results you want. That's one of the things that I help people with. So comment below if that's something that you're interested. Comment Warrior Dad below, and I'll direct message you, and we can set up a coaching call just to talk, to see if we're a good fit, and see if we can help, and see what your goals are, help give you some clarity. And make sure to follow the Facebook page. Go to YouTube. We're starting to add more content onto YouTube. So it's all the same. Warrior Dad Nation on YouTube, Warrior Dad Nation on Instagram, and on Facebook. So my main thing is I'm an advocate for the truth. Separating the wheat from the chaff. Sorting through the garbage and bringing you real, practical solutions that work and get you not just results now, but get you results that can last a lifetime. This is TJ with Warrior Dad, and this is running with Warrior Dad TJ, and this is TJ saying mahalo and have a great day.